Alright, so I'm putting back the leg shield. Let's see if I can figure out how to put it in well or not. So I have my steering kind of slightly tilted to the left. Just a little bit, probably like about 20 degrees or so. I'm gonna put my leg shield through right here. I can't put it straight through because it hits the the controls, the handlebar. So I have to put it from this angle. Like this, so that way the leg shield doesn't hit the handlebar. And you'll have to kind of spread the leg shield apart a little bit. So now I can straighten out the handlebar. It's in. I have to spread the leg shield slightly. I can spread this over here down a little bit, so you need to clear the little mounting screw on the side, on both sides actually. So do that. Let's see. The two sides here. Clear those two mounting holes. Clear those two mounting holes. This side is almost clear. Kind of spread the bottom side now. Spread the bottom side where the bottom mounting hole is here as well. That side's in, up here's in. Let's see if this side's in. This side's almost in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, just about there. I can see the screw hole there. Oh, there it is. That side's in. This side's in. Have to worry about up here. Do the bottom first. I'll do the. Okay, so this side's in. This is the reason why I've never had sports bikes, even though I like the sportiness of a sport bike, but all the plastic and all that crap, man, that's just too much to deal with. So this needs to go in. Let's see, maybe I could go in a little bit afterwards. Let's see if I could put that in afterwards. Something that's hung up. Let's see what's hung up. Something feels hung up. It's on this side. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. The two down here's in. Let me put the two sides here on. That's in. This in. This is all in. That's in. Oh, that side's not in. Size not quite in yet. Okay, here that's in. Okay, all those sides are in. All this, okay, the leg shield's all clipped in. It's supposed to be. Let's see you do the. This one's down here. This is pain in the ass. Something is hung up on these ones. These side covers here. This one's in. It ain't moving. All the holes are lined up for this thing, but these ones are not. What's a scratch? Oh, this is a scratch. Dang it. How did that happen? Well, let's see. Just need to go in that way. goes in. One bottom one's in. Oh, come on. Jeez, what the hell? Whew. I see it. I'm gonna have to unclip the leg. 2 holes on the legs, not 2 front holes. To put this thing in. Okay, that's the bottom one's in. Okay, oh, there the top one's in. Oh shit. Okay, there it goes. Okay, both of those are in. This is all in. Okay. Whew. Boy, that was tough. My fingers. So I need to line up these holes, and I need to put this thing on. Let me put this thing on first before I line up these holes. I think I need space here. Let's see. There it goes. Goes in like so. Okay, that's in. Okay, now you get these ones. Okay, that's in. This one's in. This one's in. Other side. Okay, that's in. Okay, I think they're all in. Oops, top one's not. Okay, top one's in. Okay. Okay, I think it's all in. I need to snap this one in. See if I can do that. So
getting dark, Leah, so hurry up.
This one right here is having a hard time because it also has a screw as well, and that needs to be in the slot as well, so that's why it's not going in. Let's see if I could get this one right here into that slot. Okay, there it goes. Now it's in the slot. Now it's in the slot. Now it's, oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, check this hole here. That's good. Check the one on the bottom. That's good. This one right here is good. The other side. Okay. They're all good. This one's good. Oof. Okay. Yep, that's good. Oh man, that was exhausting. Okay, now I need to clip the front clip. Remember the front clip I have in here. Those plastic rivets right here. There's one right here, one on the bottom, and the other side as well. We need to connect this thing on. You put this thing on. So it goes something like, let's see, how does this go? It goes like this, I think. Like this, just like this. It's actually like this. It doesn't matter. It's both the same. It looks the same. So there's a hook on the bottom that hooks into the legs. hooks on the bottom. Go onto the legs. We got one side, other side. Okay, other side's good. So now I could put the rivet nut, the plastic rivet nuts. So these plastic rivet nuts here. Remember how these work? That you put it in like so. Then once it goes in, you push this so that way it's flush, and it's good. So it's just in like that. Then you push it in until it's flush, like this one right here. So let's do the bottom one first. Okay, bottom's in. Top one. Okay, other side. Other side. Bottom one first. Top one. Okay, so those are on. Now I need to do the screws here. Actually, I need to do the cap up on top here first. This cap. Where's the screw? That will be this one right here with the big washer. Machine screw. Okay, this chrome cover. Where's the chrome cover? Chrome cover. So this one has a little blue plastic clip, so that just clips in. Then from there, on the left side, is a screw. So the screw on the left side. Jeez, can't find a hole. Okay, there it is. Wrong angle. Man, I scratched this cover when I dropped it, when I took it off. Damn it. Okay, now I have to put the battery cover on here. This one goes in like so. It actually goes in like that, and it slides in because of these three things here, the hooks. The hooks there. So hook those in first. Basically, just kind of push down on it, and maybe kind of push the two sides in a little bit, in or out a little bit to help it get clipped in. It's in. Okay, so that's good there. So that's the big one, the big screw there. So let's get there. I'm gonna do the bolts on the bottom first. 2 bolts on the bottom. Those ones are 5mm. Make sure there's a washer on there. One side, other side. Okay. All right, so from here, you just need to do the bolts here and here if you have that. But I have the center rack, so mine's a little bit different. So yes, I'll have to do a little bit different. I'm gonna put a little towel down here so that way it doesn't scratch my leg shield here. Let's see, maybe like that. So I'm gonna scratch my plastic because the rack here, this bottom of the rack here, this will, this is kind of a sharp edge, so it'll dig into the plastic. So put it in like so. Something like that. Kind of place it there like so. Now I have the bolts for that. So basically, it comes with a little spacer, bolt, and a washer. So the spacer goes between the rack and your fairing, and the bolt goes on the outside of the rack. So it's like so. Spacer in first, like so. That. Turn it in a few threads. This one is a 4mm. So just turn it like that. I'm just gonna, basically just by hand only until it stops. Do that on the bottom side. Same thing since I'm on this side already. Oops. So. Same thing on this side. Just gonna turn it until. Basically until it stops by hand. So now I could go to the other side. Same thing on the other side. Turn it in by hand. Bottom. So this is where the rack kind of flares out a little bit. It's kind of roomy. So you want to you gotta kind of push in the bolt a little bit. Actually, if you loosen up these ones a little bit, let's give you a little bit of slack. Loosen up a little bit, just a couple turns. Just do it lightly until it stops. And you're not torquing it down or anything, just lightly. Just notice where I'm holding the wrench. So lightly until it stops. Do it to all four bolts. Okay. So from there, you could basically tighten it down. I'm not totally tightening it down. I'm actually kind of basically spin it until it stops on all four of them, without much, until it stops without much torque. And once it does stop, then I can put it on a little bit of torque, but I'm still holding it like this, my wrench. I'm not holding it down here. This is too much because this head is very small, so you strip the thing. So hold it like this, like as if you were holding an Allen key. Okay, that's it. It's done. I'm gonna rack everything back together. It's all good. What I need to do now is zip tie my little battery pigtail charger plug here, and I should be good. So this is where I scratched my freaking thing because I dropped it on the floor, on the ground. So you see the scratch right there. You can kind of feel it. Kind of pissed me off there. Well, actually, you know what? It's kind of rubbing off a little bit. Sort of. Yeah, it's kind of rubbing off a little bit, so maybe it's not a scratch. Well, actually it is a scratch because I can feel it. I can feel that it's scratched. Well, it's kind of rubbing off though. So anyways, I'll fix that in a minute. So my short turn throttle grip feels good. Feels better than before. So that'll be a saver on my wrist right there. All right, so that's it. Everything's back to normal.